Look at it. Shabbat shalom, brother. Praise the mighty Yah, Clifton McFarland. Okay. Shabbat shalom, Humpo Polo. Shabbat shalom, Clifton McFarland. Oh yeah, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Chief. I know it's you. No. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I changed my name about 80 years ago, 89 years ago. I got a name change. Had my name changed. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Do you want to change your name? Shabbat shalom, Ben Yah. Praise the mighty Yah, brother. Okay. I'll call you and give you the information on how to do it. Yeah, I'll call you and give you the information how to change your name, how to do it. Okay. All right. For sure. I'm gonna give y'all the scripture on that too, right quick. I'm getting your name changed. Let me find that right quick. Let's see. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shabbat shalom, Mark Anthony. Let me read this right quick. It says, I don't know if you remember Annie Ruth down one. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, Annie Ruth. Yeah. I'm familiar with her. Okay. October night. Okay, okay. No, I didn't know she passed away. Uh-uh. And Mark Anthony, let me I went and borrowed this book right here, and I couldn't find that scripture that you was talking about. That's one of my white Gentile friends, Sam Walker. Let me borrow the book of Enoch, and I couldn't find the scripture in there. I think it was You told me to read chapter 91, verse 103. And I couldn't find it in the book. Oh, chapter 92. Okay. Well, you told me at 91 at first, so I couldn't find it. Let me see. Okay, chapter 91 through chapter 1. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I had misunderstood you, bro. Okay. So start at 91 and stop at 102 in the book of Enoch. Okay. Well, now I got you. I thought you. Okay, I got you now, brother. But I let you know I had bought it from one of my white Gentile friends. Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Yeah. Go on. Wait a minute.
Be established, be established. Yeah, thy words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established. Be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. 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 It's nothing too hard. Sarah laughed in the heart. Yah gave her a child in her old age. Yah did depart. The Red Sea, Moses did many signs with a rod. David sheared the sheep. Yahweh anointed him, caused him to be king. It reigned 40 days and 40 nights. Hashwan chased 1,000 men to put 10,000 to flight. Who made the great lights, sun for day, moon for night, flooded the whole earth, showed the fewest of people, made them populate the whole earth. Remember what in her old age Yah did depart. The Red Sea, Moses did many signs with a rod. David sheared the sheep. Yahweh anointed him, caused him to be king. It reigned 40 days and 40 nights. Hashwan chased 1,000 men to put 10,000 to flight. Who made the great lights, sun for day, moon for night, flooded the whole earth, showed the fewest of people, made them populate the whole earth. Remember what he did unto David and then Abraham, sons of Eliab, son of Reuben, how the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up in the households and the tents and all of their substance. The Mount Sinai smoked, just like the fuel furnace, like the Hebrew boys walked through. Moshe face to face he talked to, made water come out the flint of a rock. Yeah, he did. Nothing is too hard for Yah. Only if you commit thy words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established. Be established. Commit thy words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established. Be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. Gosh, who would have thought he would make red rain from heaven? They manna for 40 years delivered us from all our fears. Samson slew 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. Samson slew a young lion with his own bare hands. Yahweh gave the power to defeat those low down, dirty, uncircumcised Philistines. Speaking of those Philistines, there was a giant named Goliath. David killed the man, put his trust in Yahweh, who is the highest of the high, stretched out the sky, who made the sea and I gave us lights for days, seasons, years, also for signs. Passed over all houses, will take us out of this bondage. His word will not come back void, but it will accomplish. Remember what he did to Joseph. Remember what he did to Miriam. By the way, when he turned white, was leprous as snow. Nothing is too hard for Yah. If you didn't know, commit thy words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established. Be established. Commit thy words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall Be established. Be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. Trust in the way, do good, so shall thou dwell in the land and verily thou shalt be filled with light thyself also and Yahweh.
Upgrade your sound studio and start making hits.
Yahweh, the midnight way unto Yahweh. Yahweh, Yahweh, trust and surrender, and it shall bring it to pass. Trust and surrender, and it shall bring it to pass. Trust and surrender, and it shall bring it to pass. And it shall bring it to pass. The midnight words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established, be established. Midnight words unto Yah, and thy thoughts shall be established, be established. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard. There is nothing too hard for Yah. There is nothing too hard.
Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm Yahudah ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, the works of Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic I'm going to talk about ain't nothing too hard for Yah. And then I'm going to let you know that Yahweh is the only one. Ain't no other God, ain't no other nothing. It's only Yah. But my brother Booney, I want to prove to him that we all supposed to get our name changed. Go to Isaiah, write this down. Isaiah 44. Isaiah 44 and start at the 5th verse.
Isaiah chapter 44, verse 5. One shall say, I am Yahweh's.
One should say, I'm Yahweh, I belong to Yah.
And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob.
And another should call his name by the name of Jacob.
And another shall subscribe with his hand unto Yahweh.
So change his name.
And surname himself by the name of Israel.
You're supposed to surname your name by the name of Israel. Every Hebrew on this earth supposed to get their name changed. If you love Yah and serve Yah, fear him, you'll get your name changed. And the reason why you should get your name changed because this is a Gentile name that we're wearing. Our people was never called James, Smith, Tony, Mark, Luke, John, Peter. Them Gentile name. That ain't our forefather name. So I just wanted to get that across. Now, let me ask a question, which this is kind of off the subject. Why is there so much evil in this world? That's the question that I ask. Why is there so much evil in this world? Shabbat shalom, Jude. Glad you prayed the mighty Yah, sister. Do anybody know the reason why all this evil, turmoil, the weather, and all that, the almighty punch in this world? Just take a guess. Okay. Go to Amos. Let me show y'all who's doing it and why he's doing it. First, I'm going to show y'all who's doing it. Go to Amos. The book of Amos. Let me see what I want. I think I want the... Okay, Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Amos 3 and 6.
Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city?
And the people not be afraid?
And everybody looking around scared to death when the trumpet blown, siren and all that stuff.
Shall there be evil in a city?
Yahweh says, shall there be evil in the city? What is evil? All this killing, fighting, and weather, all evil in a city real.
and Yahweh have not done it.
Shall evil be in any city and I didn't do it? Yahweh letting you know when it's evil in the city, I doing it. But let me show you the reason why he doing it. Go to Jeremiah 6 and 16. This is the reason why evil is in the city. Go to Jeremiah 6 and 16. Let me show them the reason why evil is in the city. Killing, fighting, robbing, everything.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh.
Hey, Yahweh start off, thus said Yahweh, letting the first person letting you know is him.
Stand ye in the ways.
He told us to stand ye in the ways.
And see.
And see.
And ask for the old paths.
Ask for the old path. Now everybody else is under the new path. That's part of why evil is in the city, because we're not under the old path no more. We're under a new path that Yahweh don't know nothing about. Read.
Where is the good way?
The good way is the old way, the old path, the Old Testament. That's the good way.
And walk therein.
And do what the Old Testament say do. Do what the old path, old folks. Go back to the old ways, which is the Old Testament and the old path, and do what it say.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
Then you shall find rest for your soul. Your soul going to be at rest when you do it the old way instead of the New Testament way.
But they said.
But the people in the United States and all over the world say,
we will not walk therein.
We ain't going to do what the Old Testament say. We only going to do what the New Testament say. We're going to listen to Paul, Peter, Luke, John, and them hillbillies. We're going to listen to everybody but the prophets over in the Old Testament. Read. But watch this now.
Also, I said watchmen over you.
He said watchmen over you, people like me, to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet.
Listen to the truth. Listen to the sound of the trumpet that I'm trying to tell you about Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Noah. Listen to that.
But they said, we will not hearken.
We ain't going to listen to the truth. We want to go hear a lie in the New Testament. We want to hear some lies. We don't want to hear the truth. That's what the world's saying today.
Therefore hear.
Okay, that's because you won't listen to Moses, won't listen to Noah. Watch this.
Ye nations.
Talking about the whole world. Listen, hear, all you nations.
And know.
And know. It don't say believe, think. It's saying know. This means guarantee gonna happen. This for sure.
O congregation.
O congregation.
What is among them?
What is among them?
Here.
It's talking about here, O earth. Talking about everybody that live on earth now.
O earth, behold.
Behold.
I will bring evil upon this people.
Yahweh said, I'm going to bring evil up on this world. I'm going to bring evil up on these people. Why? Because they didn't listen to Moses. They didn't listen to Ezekiel and Isaiah and Jeremiah, the prophets. Read.
Even the fruit of their thoughts.
Even the fruit of your thoughts going to be evil.
Because they have not hearkened unto my words.
Because you did not listen to Yahweh's words. His words is only in the Old Testament. That's the reason why evil is up on the city. Read.
Nor to my law.
You ain't listen to none of Yahweh's laws. He tell you to remember my Sabbath day and keep it holy. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Don't have no other God before me. Don't bear false witness. You don't keep none of his commandments.
But rejected it.
But you reject it. So that's the reason why the evil is up on this world, is because you rejected Yahweh's laws. You rejected his statutes and commandments and what he told you to do. Instead of you listen to Yahweh and his prophet, you listen to Paul, Peter, John, and JC now. So that's the reason why the evil is in your house. The evil is in the world. The evil is everywhere you go is evil. Okay, I'm done with that, sir. Now I'm going to talk about, let's go to, I'm going to talk about that later. Let's go to Genesis, the first chapter. Now, I'm going to prove to you which God did it all. There's nothing too hard for Yah. Genesis 1:1. No, I ain't ready for it yet.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, Elohim created the heaven and the earth,
Hold it right there. In the beginning. First of all, we got to find out which God it is. Because when you say God, that's a lot of gods on the earth. So I'm gonna specify and get specific on which God who's talking about. Because the Chinese got their God, the Puerto Ricans got their God, the white folks got their God, the Arabs got their God. Everybody on this earth got their own God. So we need to find out which God is doing the talking right here. Read.
And the earth was without form.
Wasn't nobody here.
And void.
It was nothing here in the beginning.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep.
It was just darkness up on the face of the deep in the beginning when it wasn't nothing in existence.
And the spirit of Elohim moved upon the face of the waters.
And his spirit, the spirit of Yahweh, moved up on the face of the waters, because that's all it was dark, waters, and spirit. Oh, Shabbat Shalom, J. Friedley.
And Elohim said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Yahweh spoke stuff into existence. He said, "Let there be light," and there was light. He spoke it in existence. So how in the world you gonna serve and believe and worship and follow another God other than Yah? You got to be retarded. But I ain't gonna call you retarded yet. I'm gonna barbecue you at the end of the lesson. Let y'all know that y'all ain't got sense enough to serve Yah. Read, keep reading.
And Elohim saw the light, that it was good, and Elohim divided the light from the darkness.
He separated them. He didn't put them together. He separated the darkness from the light. It's daytime now, and nighttime gonna be night. He split them up. He never put them together.
And Elohim called the light day.
He called the light day. So when you look outside, it's called day.
And the darkness he called night.
And he gave the darkness the name night. Yahweh the one named the day and the night. Man didn't do that. That came from Yah. Read.
And the evening and the morning were the first day.
That's what he did the first day. Read.
And Elohim said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters."
The firmament is the heavens on top of heavens, way up there. You can't see beyond the clouds because there's another heaven up over that.
And let it divide the waters from the waters. And Elohim made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament.
But now watch what he named the firmament. He named the firmament something. Read.
And it was so.
And it was so.
And Elohim called the firmament heaven.
Yahweh called the firmament heaven. Yahweh the one gave the firmament the name heaven. He named he named the night, and he named the day, and he named the firmament of heaven. Called it heaven. Read.
And the evening and the morning were the second day.
That's what he did on the second day.
And Elohim said, "Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear."
Because it was dry land in the beginning.
And it was so.
And it was so.
And Elohim called the dry land earth.
He named the dry land earth. That's where the name earth came from, Yah. Man didn't name it that. Yahweh called the dry land earth.
And the gathering together of the waters called he seas.
He named them seas. All the oceans and he named the water seas. That's where they got it from, Yah, not man.
And Elohim saw that it was good.
Everything that Yahweh did in the beginning was good.
And Elohim said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind."
Where you think grass come from out the earth? Yahweh grow the grass, the apple tree, the pear tree, the peach tree. All the stuff come from Yah, and he created it. Read.
Whose seed is in itself upon the earth.
Upon the earth, because all the seeds come out the earth.
And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass.
And the earth brought forth grass. That grass outside, Yahweh brought it from the earth.
And herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind.
When he say after his kind, you can't go to no apple tree and get an orange off of. You can't go to no pear tree and get a peach off of. Everything go out his own kind. Apple trees, peach tree, plum tree, walnut tree, peanut tree. Everything got to go its own kind. And Yahweh saw it was good. Read.
And Elohim saw that it was good.
Everything that Yahweh do is good.
And the evening and the morning was the third day.
That's what he did on the third day.
And Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night.
Now he gonna make the firmaments on the fourth day.
And let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And Elohim made two great lights.
Yahweh made two great lights.
The greater light to rule the day.
The greater light to rule the day, which is called the sun.
And the lesser light to rule the night.
And the lesser light to rule the night is called the moon.
He made the stars also.
Yahweh made the stars with everything else up there you're looking at night.
And Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth.
That's what he did it for. They ain't up there for decoration. They ain't up there for nobody to go to and go to the moon and all that junk. When they tell you they've been to the moon, they telling a lie. Ain't no man on this planet been to no moon. Now, I can show it to you better than I can tell it to you, but that ain't the subject today. I'm popping corn. Read.
And to rule over the day and over the night.
That's what it's for, to rule over the day and the night. A man ain't got no business up there examining what y'all created. Worried about how far the moon is from the sun. How big is the moon? What's on the moon? All that. How many stars out there? That ain't your business. Read.
And to divide the light from the darkness. And Elohim saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And Elohim said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth and the open firmament of heaven. And Elohim created great whales.
Yahweh made the animals. He's making animals now on the fifth day.
And every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly.
Every moving creature in them ocean and seas, Yahweh created and made.
After their kind.
After their own kind. A whale go out the whale. A shark and a whale ain't gonna have no sex together because it ain't designed like that. The whale stay over there, and the shark stay over there, and the other fish stay over there. Read.
And every winged fowl after his kind.
Every winged fowl, an eagle and a hawk ain't gonna go together. A pigeon and a raven ain't gonna go together. They go out to their own kind. When he say kind after kind, that mean they stay in their own race. They don't go outside their race like people do.
And Elohim saw that it was good.
Everything that Yahweh did in his time was good.
And Elohim blessed them, saying,
he blessed them when they go out to their own kind. What verse you at?
22. Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth.
That's the reason when you see a zebra, all of them look alike. When you see a cheetah, all of them look alike. When you see a lion, all of them look alike. When you see a polar bear, all of them look alike. When you see a blackbird, all of them look alike. When you see a hawk, all of them look alike. When you see a bald eagle, all of them look alike. You don't know one from the, because it went after his own kind. It didn't integrate. Read.
And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And Elohim said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beasts of the earth after his kind.
All the animals came from the earth. A lion, a tiger, a bear, an elephant. It came out the earth. And the fish came out the water. Them bird, in the birds that fly, they came up out the water. At one time, there was a fish, and the Almighty turned him into a bird and had him flying around. I know you don't believe it, but y'all ain't nothing too hard for y'all. Ain't nothing too hard for y'all. Read.
And it was so. And Elohim made the beasts of the earth after his kind.
After his kind, a leopard and a tiger ain't gonna go together. A lion and a cougar ain't gonna go together.
And cattle after their kind. And
that's right, blank Angus. Cattle supposed to be the same thing.
And everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind.
A roach go out this kind. A spider go out this kind. A ant go out this kind. A frog go out this kind. All the animals stay in their race. Read.
And Elohim saw that it was good.
And he saw it was good. Because every time you see one of them animals, all of them look like twins. They look just alike, and you don't know one from another.
And Elohim said, let us make man in our image.
Now, he made everything before he made a man. The man was the last thing that he made. Everything else was made before man. So how can you serve anybody other than you? He made everything. The water, the heavens, the sea, everything. Now he gonna make a man now. This when the man come on the scene. Genesis 1:26.
After our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So Elohim created man in his own image. In the image of Elohim created he him. Male and female created he them.
I could break this down, but I ain't got time because it's two Adams. You got a white man and a black man, and then the one Genesis 1:26 is Gentile, and you got 27 talking about the us. So keep reading, but this ain't the topic today. Keep reading. I'm just letting y'all know what ain't nothing too hard for y'all.
And Elohim blessed them, and Elohim said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And Elohim said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, and the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
Everything that grows, you're supposed to eat it. Fruit, vegetables, and stuff like that. Because we were vegetarians before the flood, and we became man-eaters after the flood. We didn't eat nothing but berries, bananas, and fruit, and cabbage, and greens, and stuff like that before the flood. But after the flood, that's when we started eating meat. Read.
And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat.
Every green herb for meat.
And it was so. And Elohim saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good.
Everything that Yahweh made was good. That's right.
And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.
Okay, the sixth day. So let me see if I want to enter that. No, we can pass on that. Now let's go to let me see. Let's go to Exodus Exodus 8. But I still got to show y'all which God is talking about because he haven't mentioned his name yet. Go to 8, start the first verse.
Exodus chapter 8, verse 1. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, go unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, thus saith Yahweh, let my people go, that they may serve me. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs, and the river shall bring forth frogs abundantly, which shall go up and come into thine house, and into thy bedchamber, and upon thy bed, and into the house of thy servants, and upon thy people, and into thy ovens, and into thy netting troughs. And the frog shall come up both on thee, and upon thy people, and upon all thy servants. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch forth thy hand with thy rod over the streams, over the rivers, and over the ponds, and cause frogs to come up upon the land of Egypt. And Aaron stretched out his hand over the waters of Egypt, and the frogs came up and covered the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments and brought up frogs upon the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron and said, entreat Yahweh that he may take away the frogs from me and from my people, and I will let the people go, that they may do sacrifice unto Yahweh. And Moses said unto Pharaoh, glory over me. When shall I entreat for thee and for thy servants and for thy people to destroy the frogs from thee and thy houses, that they may remain in the river only?
Now I'm going to speed it up. Skip on down to 22. I'm letting you know that the Most High Yahweh brought the animals and plagued Pharaoh in Egypt. Now go to 8 and 22.
Verse 22. And I will sever in that day the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell.
I'm going to make a difference in the land of Goshen where my people dwell. We his people. He talking about us.
That no swarms of flies shall be there.
Ain't going to be a fly in Goshen where we was, where the Israelites was.
To the end thou mayest know that I am Yahweh in the midst of the earth.
I am Yahweh in the midst of the earth. Our God is in the midst of the earth. He everywhere. He in the heavens, he in earth too. He's everywhere. Okay, go to Exodus 9. Let's see. Start at 13.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 13. And Yahweh said unto Moses,
this what Yahweh told Moses, y'all.
rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh and say unto him, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of the Hebrews,
I'm the God of the Hebrews. I'm not the God of the Christians. I'm not the God of the Muslims. I'm not the God of the world. I'm not the God of the Puerto Ricans. I'm not the God of nobody. Read it again.
And Yahweh said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh and say unto him, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of the Hebrews,
I'm the God of the Hebrews. So I don't know what they teaching you in the Baptist church. I don't know what they teaching you in the Catholic church. I don't know what they teaching you in the Muslim mosque, but I'm the God of the Hebrews. Read.
let my people go.
Let my people go. He personal right there. He didn't say let all my people go. He said all the people of the world. He said let my people go.
That they may serve me.
That we may serve Yahweh all the way to the graveyard.
For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart.
Yahweh said, I'm going to send all my plagues. Plagues come from Yah. If you got a plague, Yahweh done it.
And upon thy servants.
Upon your servants.
And upon thy people.
Upon all the Egyptians. Yahweh said, I'm going to send my plague upon all your people, which is the Egyptians.
That thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth.
In all the earth. So ain't nobody like Yahweh in all the earth. What you doing, worshiping, praising, and worship anybody else? You a retarded fool. Read that again.
For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that.
Hold it. It didn't say guess. It didn't say think. It didn't say believe. It said no. Do you know what no means? Read it again.
For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thy heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth.
That we know ain't nobody like Yah. There's nothing too hard for Yah. Everybody on this internet supposed to know ain't no too hard for Yah, and don't know nobody on earth like Yah. That's cold-blooded. Read.
For now I will stretch out my hand, that I may smite thee and thy people with pestilence.
Yahweh said, I'm gonna smite them, kill them, bust their head, knock their head off. With pestilence, what else?
And thou shalt be cut off from the earth.
And you gonna leave this earth, because Yahweh gonna knock your head off.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up.
He told Moses, in this deed I raised you up for this call. I never raised Paul up. I never raised John up. I never raised JC up. But I raised Moses up. Read that again.
And in very deed for this cause have I raised thee up, For to show in thee my power,
to showing Moses' power, not JC.
and that my name may be declared throughout all the earth.
That we gonna talk about Yahweh all the way to the graveyard. The same thing Moses did. That's what you supposed to be doing. Telling the whole world, thus said Yah. Thus said Yah. Now, let's see if I want some more. Keep reading.
As yet exaltest thou thyself against my people, that thou wilt not let them go. Behold, tomorrow about this time I will cause it to rain a very grievous hail, such as have not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof, even until now.
Now, who gonna do this tomorrow? Who gonna do it?
Yahweh.
Okay, tell them who gonna do it.
Yahweh's gonna do it.
Okay, then don't be scared. Yeah, read.
Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that thou hast in the field, for upon every man and beast which shall be found in the field and shall not be brought home, the hail shall come down upon them, and they shall die. He that feared the word of Yahweh among the servants of Pharaoh made his servants and his cattle flee into the houses. And he that regarded not the word of Yahweh left his servants and his cattle in the field. And Yahweh said unto Moses, stretch forth thy hand toward heaven, that there may be hail in all the land of Egypt.
Remember, he working through Moses. He never worked through JC or Paul or Peter and them clowns over there. But he working through Moses. He told Moses to stretch forth his hand. When have he ever told JC to do something? Never. Read.
Upon man and upon beast and upon every herb of the field throughout the land of Egypt. And Moses stretched forth his rod toward heaven.
Moses listened to Yahweh. Stretch forth his hand to the heaven.
And Yahweh sent thunder and hail, and the fire ran along upon the ground. And Yahweh rained hail upon the land of Egypt.
Rain land upon the hail of Egypt. Read.
So there was hail and fire mingled with the hail, very grievous, such as there was none like it in all the land of Egypt since it became a nation.
That's right. This ain't never happened yet, but right here.
And the hail smote throughout all the land of Egypt, all that was in the field, both man and beast.
Killed everybody, both man and beast.
And the hail smote every herb of the field.
All their food.
And break every tree of the field.
All the fruit trees.
Only in the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, was there no hail.
Wasn't no hail when we was living in the land of Goshen. I thought the Almighty loved everybody. So he can't love everybody when he killed all the Egyptians and let the Hebrews live. Read.
And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron and said unto them, I have sinned this time.
Now Pharaoh bound down. He got humble, y'all.
Yahweh is righteous.
That's right. He popping corn. This coming from the ops. Pharaoh say, Yahweh is righteous. Now what would he say he was?
And I and my people are wicked.
What? Say it again.
And I and my people are wicked.
And my people wicked. You ain't worth 2 dead flies. That's right. Almighty gonna make you bow down. You gonna humble yourself before him. And that's my God, which is Yah. He gonna read that again, because that's corn coming out Pharaoh's mouth. Read that 27 again.
And Pharaoh sent and called for Moses and Aaron.
Moses! Moses! Because Almighty put it on him.
And said unto them.
And this is what he said to Moses and Aaron. Pharaoh talking. This the king, y'all. This the Pharaoh, y'all. This the president, y'all. This the coldest man in the world at this time, y'all. This ain't no peon. This ain't no lame. This a real man. Him was popping corn. Watch what he say. And the Almighty made him humble himself.
I have sinned this time.
I have sinned. And he gonna make him say the same thing in the United States. Boy, you gonna come clean one day. You know you gonna come clean because he came clean. You ain't no better than Egypt.
Yahweh is righteous.
Yahweh is righteous. And they ain't worth 2 dead flies.
And I and my people are wicked. Entreat Yahweh, for it is enough that there be no more mighty thunderings in hail.
I done had enough. He begging.
And I will let you go, and ye shall stay no longer. And Moses said unto him, as soon as I am gone out of the city, I will spread abroad my hands unto Yahweh, and the thunder shall cease, neither shall there be any more hail, that thou mayest know how that the earth is Yahweh's.
What? He say you gonna know that wherever you living it belong to Yah. Yahweh run the whole world, everything in this. So how in the hell you gonna serve another God? Worship another God? Praise another God? You got to be a retarded fool. Read that again.
And Moses said unto him, as soon as I am gone out of the city, I will spread abroad my hands unto Yahweh, and the thunder shall cease, neither shall there be any more hail, that thou mayest know how that the earth is Yahweh's.
That the earth belong to Yah. Well, that's all I needed. Now go to Exodus 19. I'm letting you know. Don't worry about how loud my voice is. You listen to get some understanding. Don't worry about how I ain't talking loud enough because y'all still dumb as a box of rocks. If I was whispering, I show you sure enough wouldn't know nothing. Don't worry about how loud my voice is. Worry about what's coming out my voice, out my mouth. Now go to Exodus 19. You worried about the wrong thing. Worry about this coin coming out my mouth. Because you still violating. Evidently, I ain't talking loud enough, fool. You still going in the New Testament. You still believe in JC. You going to church, breaking the commandment. I ain't talking loud enough, fool. Go to Exodus 19. Start the first verse.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 1. In the third month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt.
Hold it right there. That's what's wrong with black folks now. They worry about the wrong thing. Worry about what this corn coming out my mouth. What I'm saying. Not how loud I'm saying it, because I ain't saying it loud enough. Read.
The same day came they into the wilderness of Sinai, for they were departed from Rephidim, and were come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up unto Elohim, and Yahweh called unto him out of the mountain, saying, thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob.
This what you tell the 12 tribes of Jacob.
And tell the children of Israel.
Tell us. We are the children of Israel. That's what Yahweh told me to tell us.
Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians.
We saw what Yahweh did to the Egyptians. He knocked their head off, killed the firstborn, drowned Pharaoh's army with the Red Sea. We saw what Yahweh did.
And how I buried you on eagle's wings.
How I protected my people. I protected the Israelites, made sure nothing happened to them.
And brought you unto myself.
And brought us to Yah.
Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed.
Now, Yahweh said, indeed, if you obey my voice and not the New Testament and not the Quran, because I didn't have nothing to do with them books, obey my voice.
And keep my covenant.
And keep Yahweh's covenant and not nobody else's. Worried about how loud I'm talking. This corn coming out my mouth. Read.
Then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people.
Then you gonna be a special people unto Yahweh above all people.
For all the earth is mine.
What? Say it again.
For all the earth is mine.
What? Say it again.
For all the earth is mine.
What? Say it again.
For all the earth is mine.
All the earth is belong to Yah. Evidently, I ain't talking loud enough because you still going to church. You still believe in JC. You still a retarded fool. I ain't talking loud enough. That's all I needed. 4, Deuteronomy 4. 32. Deuteronomy 4 and 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 32. For as now of the days that are past, which were before thee, since the day that Elohim created man upon the earth, and as from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is.
Hold up. Well, I said Deuteronomy 4 and 30. No, I meant 30. What did I say? I'm on 34.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 34. Or hath Elohim essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that Yahweh your Elohim did for you in Egypt before your eyes?
He gonna do it again from this land, just like he did in Egypt. Read.
Unto thee it was showed
Yahweh showed us
that thou mightest know that Yahweh he is Elohim.
that we know he God.
There is none else beside him.
Ain't no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Ain't no New Testament. Ain't no Quran. We all know that. The righteous know, but the wicked don't. Read.
Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice.
Hear Yahweh voice. He didn't talk low. Yahweh voice wasn't he wasn't whispering. He wasn't talking low. Yahweh loud.
That he might instruct thee, and upon earth he showed thee his great fire.
His great fire.
And thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers,
he loved Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and didn't know nothing about no New Testament people.
Therefore he chose their seed after them.
He chose us.
And brought thee out in his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt.
Brought the Israelites out of Egypt because he loved us.
To drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art.
Yahweh will fight for you.
To bring thee in, to give thee their land for an inheritance, as it is this day.
Now watch this.
Know therefore this day.
No! It don't say believe. It don't say think. It don't say guess. It say no.
And consider it in thine heart that Yahweh, he is Elohim in heaven above.
He is God in heaven above.
And upon the earth beneath.
And on the earth beneath. He everywhere.
There is none else.
What? Say it again.
There is none else.
What? Say it again.
There is none else.
What?
There is none else.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Nah. Talking about worried about how I'm talking. I'm popping corn. Now that one, Julius Bennett, is Yahweh by himself. He said there's no one else. Now who you serve then? Julian Bellamy. Who you serve? Hold on, I'm asking a question. I'm talking to Julian Bellamy. Who do you serve, worship, and praise? Put it on there. Interrupting me, worried about how I'm talking. Put it up there, Julian Bellamy. Who you love and serve and praise. Who your God is. That's right. You better go jump in the Mississippi River. Get on away from me. You see he gone. Well, go to Joshua 2. I'm supposed to talk loud. I'm going to have a class next week on how loud your voice is supposed to be serving Yah. Don't let me forget. I'm going to talk about how loud my voice is from the scripture. I'm supposed to be loud. Now, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, what I say, Joshua 2? Okay, let me see. Let me what I want. Let me see. Okay, Joshua 2:11.
Joshua chapter 2, verse 11. And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For Yahweh your Elohim, he is Elohim in heaven above
He is heaven above.
and in earth beneath.
He everywhere. That's right. He in the heaven and on earth. Okay. Let's go to Joshua 4. Joshua 4:20. Let me see. Okay, start 22.
Joshua chapter 4, verse 22. Then ye shall let your children know, saying, Israel came over this Jordan on dry land.
This what you're supposed to be teaching your children.
For Yahweh your Elohim dried up the waters of Jordan from
He dried up the waters
before you until ye were passed over, as Yahweh your Elohim did to the Red Sea.
That's right. Read.
Which he dried up from before us until we were gone over, that all the people of the earth might know the hand of Yahweh.
All the people. He talking to all y'all supposed to know ain't nobody did nothing but yeah. And if you talking about anybody else, you're a retarded, no good dog fool. You ain't worth 2 dead flies if you ain't giving up to y'all, giving up to a man that died 2,000 years ago. You got to be crazy. Read that again, that last verse, 24.
That all the people of the earth might know the hand of Yahweh, that it is mighty.
All the people on this earth supposed to know ain't nobody but Yah. Read.
That ye might fear Yahweh your Elohim forever.
Fear Yahweh all the way to the grave, y'all. That is forever. Now let's go to Deuteronomy. I forget Deuteronomy 10. Let me go back to Deuteronomy. Throwing me off my square. Talking about how loud I'm talking. Deuteronomy 10. Just pay attention. If you don't like what I'm saying, how loud I'm saying, go jump in the Mississippi River. Get off the hand. You can't tell me how loud I can. Tell me how to talk on my station. This is my lick. Deuteronomy 10. And start at the 12th verse. If you don't like how loud I'm talking, get off here.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth Yahweh thy Elohim require of thee?
Hold it right there. What do Yahweh require of us? Read that require. Now, it's asking a question. It said, and now Israel talking to us. What do Yahweh thy God require of thee? What do we require? Look up the word require.
Require, to be in need of.
To be in need of. You need this.
To order, command.
To order, command.
Or insist upon.
Assist upon. Now read again, because I want the world to understand that. I'm finna popcorn from the book. Read again. This is what Yahweh require of us.
To be in need of.
To be in need of. You got to have it mandatory like you need water and food.
To order.
Order.
Command.
Command.
Or insist upon.
Assist upon. Now start all over. Start at 12 again.
And now, Israel, what doth Yahweh thy Elohim require of thee, but to fear Yahweh thy Elohim?
Read it slow. You're supposed to fear him. That means be scared to break his commandments. Be scared to break his laws. Be scared to break his commandments and statutes and judgments. Fear means be scared to do it. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all Yahweh ways, not some of them. And he ain't told you never to go no New Testament. So if he didn't tell you to go to the New Testament, what you over there for? If he didn't never tell you to go to church, what you going there for? If he told you not, if he didn't tell you to wear a cross, what you got it on for? He didn't tell us none of that. He told us what he said, to walk in his ways, and what else?
And to love him.
We're supposed to love Yah.
And to serve Yahweh thy Elohim with all thine heart and with all thy soul.
And if you serve Yahweh with all your heart, might, and soul, you ain't going to go to the New Testament. You ain't going to talk about Yahshua and JC and Monk in the new book. You ain't going to be talking about no Quran. If you love Yahweh with all your heart, read.
to keep the commandments of Yahweh.
To keep the commandments. It ain't never told you to break them. You're supposed to be keeping the commandments. Read.
And his statutes.
Keeping Yahweh commandments and his statutes.
Which I command thee this day for thy good.
Command. Then you read what require mean command. Mean the day. Right now you're supposed to be doing this.
Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is Yahweh's thy Elohim.
Everything up there belongs to Yah.
The earth also.
The earth and the heavens belong to Yah.
With all that therein is.
And everything in this world belong to Yah.
Only Yahweh had a delight in thy fathers to love them. And he.
What verse you at?
15.
Okay.
And he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day.
He chose us.
Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart.
There you go, Jay Freezy. Circumcise that heart. Get that stony heart, get that flesh off of there, and start serving Yah. Yeah, get your heart circumcised. Get yourself together and start praising Yah.
And be no more stiff-necked.
And don't be stiff-necked. Let somebody be able to teach you something and tell you something. That's all I do on here is teach and show my brothers and sisters the way to Yah. That's what it's all about. Praising, worshiping, and honoring Yah. Nothing else. Read.
For Yahweh your Elohim is Elohim of gods and Yahweh of masters.
He's the God of gods. He's the God over everybody's God. So what you doing talking about the New Testament for? Because our God is over that God.
A great Elohim.
He great.
A mighty.
He mighty.
And a terrible.
And he terrible with that weather. Hurricane, mudslide, earthquake, tornado, drought, tsunami. He terrible with that weather.
Which regarded not person.
He ain't regard nobody.
Nor taketh reward.
And he ain't studying no reward. You can't pay y'all. You can't buy y'all. He ain't for sale. That's all I needed. Let me see. First Samuel. Okay, start at the first verse. It's cold-blooded.
What chapter?
1 Samuel 2, chapter 2. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and 1.
1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 1. And Hannah prayed and said, my heart rejoiceth in Yahweh. My horn is exalted in Yahweh. My mouth is enlarged over my enemies, because I rejoice in thy salvation.
Rejoice in Yahweh's salvation.
There is none holy as Yahweh.
Ain't nobody holy as Yah.
For there is none beside thee.
Ain't nobody beside him.
Neither is there any rock like our Elohim.
Ain't no God like our God.
Talk no more so exceeding proudly. Let not arrogance come out of your mouth.
Don't be bragging on yourself. Brag on Yah. My arrogance is on Yah. That's the difference. I'm bragging and talking about Yah. That's what my arrogance is on him. Read.
For Yahweh is a Elohim of knowledge.
Of knowledge.
And by him actions are weighed.
Your actions going to be weighed by Yah.
The bows of the mighty men are broken.
That's right.
And they that stumbled are girded with strength. They that were full have hired out themselves for bread. And they that were hungry ceased, so that the barren have borne 7. And she that hath many children is waxed feeble. Yahweh killeth.
Yahweh kill it.
And maketh alive.
And he make it alive.
He bringeth down to the grave.
Yahweh the one put you in the graveyard.
And bringeth up.
And the only one that can bring you up out the graveyard.
Yahweh maketh poor.
If you poor, that's because Yahweh wants you poor.
And maketh rich.
And you got your riches from Yahweh. Oprah and Bill Cosby and all y'all, Michael Jackson, Jordan. Y'all got your riches from Yah.
He bringeth low.
He bring it low.
And lift it up.
And lift it up.
He raiseth up the out of the dust.
He take a poor man and make him somebody. Take a nobody and make him somebody.
And lifted up the beggar from the dunghill.
Now the beggar got all the money.
To set them among princes.
To set him among princes. He was poor, but now he rich.
And to make them inherit the throne of glory.
Throne of glory.
For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's.
The pillars of the earth is Yahweh's.
And he have set the world upon them.
And he have set the world upon his pillars. Yahweh.
He will keep the feet of his saints, and the wicked shall be silent in darkness.
The wicked gonna shut up.
For by strength shall no man prevail.
That's right.
The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces.
Everybody that hate Yahweh gonna get their head knocked off. If you love the New Testament and hate the Old Testament, you gonna get knocked off. You love the Quran more than the Old Testament, you gonna get your head knocked off. Now read that again.
The adversaries of Yahweh shall be broken to pieces.
Broken to pieces.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them.
He gonna thunder from heaven upon all the people that hate him.
Yahweh shall judge the ends of the earth.
Ends of the earth.
And he shall give strength unto his king.
Which is King David.
And exalt the horn of his anointed.
King David. That's all I needed. Now let's go to 2 Samuel. Let's see. 2 Samuel. 14 and 20. 2 Samuel, yeah.
2 Samuel chapter 14, verse 20. To fetch about this form of speech hath thy servant Joab done this thing, and my master is wise, according to the wisdom of an angel of Elohim, to know all things that are in the earth.
To know all things that are in the earth. Okay, let's go to, let's see what I want. No, I don't want that one. Let me get something else. Okay. Go to 1 Kings 17. Okay, 17 and 14.
1 Kings chapter 17, verse 14. For thus saith Yahweh Elohim of Israel, the barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the cruse of oil fail, until the day that Yahweh sendeth rain upon the earth.
Yahweh the only one can send rain upon the earth. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go first. Let's see. I want 22, I think. Let's see, 22. Yeah, 22 and 19.
1 Kings chapter 22, verse 19. And he said, Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh. I saw Yahweh sitting on his throne.
So Yahweh sitting on his throne.
And all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand, on his left.
The host of heaven is talking about them angels out there.
And Yahweh said, Who shall persuade Ahab?
Oh, that's all I really want to know. Letting you know that his throne is in heaven, and he's sitting on his throne with the angels around him. Okay, that's all I wanted. Let me see. Let's see. Let me go to 2 Kings. Oh, okay. 2 King, yeah. 2 King 19. I mean, hold on. Second King 19 and 15.
2 Kings chapter 19, verse 15. And Hezekiah prayed before Yahweh and said, O Yahweh Elohim of Israel, which dwellest between the cherubims, thou art the Elohim, even thou alone, of all the kingdoms of the earth. Thou hast made heaven and earth.
That's right. That's corn. Hezekiah prayed. Yahweh made the heaven and earth. Not no other God. Another God ain't did nothing. Okay, let me see. Oh, keep reading.
Yahweh, bow down thy ear and hear. Open, Yahweh, thy eyes and see, and hear the words of Sennacherib, which have sent him to reproach the living Elohim. Of a truth, Yahweh, the kings of Assyria have destroyed the nations and their lands, and have cast their gods into the fire.
Had carried them fake gods into the fire.
For they were no gods.
Ain't no gods.
But the work of men's hands.
Somebody made another god.
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. They worth 2 dead flies.
Therefore they have destroyed them.
That's right. That's what I do. Destroy them.
Now therefore, O Yahweh or Elohim, I beseech thee.
I beg thee.
Save thou us out of his hand.
Out of his hand.
That all the kingdoms of the earth may know that thou art Yahweh Elohim, even thou only.
And you only by yourself. That's right. He ain't got no mother, no father, son, the Holy Ghost, all that some junk. Okay, let's go to, let me see. That's all I need. Let me see. Oh, yeah. 2 Kings 5. 2 Kings 5 and 15. Yes, sir.
2 Kings chapter 5, verse 15. And he returned to the man of Elohim, he and all his company, and came and stood before him. And he said, Behold, now I know that there is no Elohim in all the earth.
There's no God in all the earth.
But in Israel.
But in Israel. We the only one got the real God.
Now therefore, I pray thee, take a blessing of thy servant.
That's right. He know ain't no other God but the God of Israel. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go to Chronicles. Let's see what's Chronicles. Let's see, 29. Okay, First Chronicles 29 and 10.
First Chronicles chapter 29, verse 10. Wherefore David blessed Yahweh before all the congregation.
All the congregation.
And David said, Blessed be thou, Yahweh Elohim of Israel, our Father.
The God of Israel, our Father.
Forever and ever.
That's right.
Thine, O Yahweh, is the greatest and the power.
You're the greatest in the power.
And the glory.
And you the glory.
And the victory.
And the victory.
And the majesty.
And you the majesty.
For all that is in the heaven and in the earth is thine.
Everything in the heaven and on earth belong to Yah. King David knew that. I know it, and y'all should know it too. Read that again.
Thine, O Yahweh, is the greatness and the power.
Yahweh is the greatness and the power. Y'all listen now.
And the glory.
He the glory too.
And the victory.
He's the victory too.
And the majesty.
He's the majesty too.
For all that is in the heaven and in the earth is thine.
Everything in the heaven and everything on this earth is Yahweh's.
Thine is the kingdom,
Do it the kingdom.
O Yahweh, and thou art exalted as head above all.
You the head above all.
Both riches and honor come of thee.
Everything come from Yah. Riches and honor come from Yah.
And thou reignest over all.
And Yahweh reigning over everybody.
And thy hand is power and might.
And in Yahweh's hand is power and might.
And thy hand it is to make great and to give strength unto all.
Give strength to all. Strength come from Yah.
Now therefore, our Elohim, we thank thee and praise thy glorious name.
And we praise Yahweh and thank Yahweh all the time on this station. That's what we don't thank JC. We don't thank the Muslim God, the Christian God, nobody God. We praising Yah on here. So whoever don't want to hear nothing about Yahweh, my advice is you get out of here. Go find something else to do. Because we praise Yahweh only and King David. We respect King David and praise Yah. Because we know King David is the Messiah. That's right. What was that? Chronicles?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, 2 and 12. Cold blood. Second Chronicles 2 and 12.
Second Chronicles chapter 2, verse 12. Haram said, moreover, blessed be Yahweh Elohim of Israel,
The God of Israel.
that made heaven and earth.
That what? The God of Israel did what?
That made heaven and earth.
God of Israel made heaven and earth.
Who have given to David the king a wise son, endued with prudence and understanding, that might build a house for Yahweh and a house for his kingdom.
Okay, remember the God of Israel, because I got something for that. Remember what I said. The God of Israel created the heaven and earth. Didn't no other God do nothing. Y'all remember the God of Israel, because I got something for that at the end. Okay, what I want to go. Let's see. The God of Israel. Boy, I'm going to show y'all something too. Israel 1. Oh, yeah. This the ops right here. Ezra 1, chapter 1, verse 2. Here go the ops. The ops popping corn. Cyrus was the king of Persia. He was a Gentile. Now watch what that corn come out his mouth.
Ezra chapter 1, verse 2. Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, Yahweh Elohim of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth.
What? The Gentile Cyrus say, Yahweh give to me. This the ops.
And he have charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Who is there among you of all his people? Is Elohim be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build the house of Yahweh Elohim of Israel.
Now this the ops popping corn. Read that second verse again.
Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia, Yahweh Elohim of heaven have given me all the kingdoms of the earth.
Yahweh give it to him. He didn't say the Muslim God, the Christian God. Yahweh give it to him. This the ops.
And he have charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Who is there among you of all his people? Is Elohim be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem, which is in Judah, and build the house of Yahweh Elohim of Israel. He is the Elohim, which is in Jerusalem.
Which is in Jerusalem. That's right. That's all I need. I let the ops tell you who Yahweh is. Let's see. Go to Nehemiah. Okay, 6. Started at Nehemiah 9 and 6.
Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 6. Thou, even thou, or Yahweh alone.
He alone. They talking about JC was with him in the beginning. In Genesis, JC was right there with him. You are alive. He said alone.
Thou hast made heaven.
Yahweh made heaven alone.
The heaven of heavens.
Alone.
With all their host, the earth, and all things that are therein.
Made it all.
The seas.
All of it.
And all that is therein.
Yahweh did it all. Now read that again, because that's corn.
Thou, even thou, are Yahweh alone.
You by yourself. I ain't had nobody helping me. Did nobody help y'all do this? Yahweh did it by himself. Now let's see what he did.
Thou hast made heaven.
Yahweh made the heaven alone.
The heaven of heavens.
The heaven of heavens alone.
With all their hosts.
With all their hosts.
The earth.
The earth.
And all things that are therein.
And everything on this earth, Yahweh did it.
The seas.
The seas, he did it.
And all that is therein.
By himself.
And thou preservest them all.
Preserving them all.
And the host of heaven worshipeth thee. Thou art Yahweh the Elohim, who didst choose Abram.
He chose Abram.
And broughtest him forth out of Ur of the Chaldees.
Took him from there.
And gavest him the name of Abraham.
And Yahweh changed Abram name to Abraham. Abraham means the father of many nations. Read.
And foundest his heart faithful before thee.
He saw that Abraham's heart was faithful before him.
And madest a covenant with him to give the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Jebusites, and the Girgashites, to give it, I say, to his seed, and has performed thy words, for thou art righteous.
Okay, that's all I needed. I just want to prove that Yahweh made everything, and he was by himself when he made it. It was, let me see. Job 37 and 6.
Job chapter 37, verse 6. For he said to the snow,
Yahweh say to the snow,
be thou on the earth.
Go to the earth, snow.
Likewise to the small rain.
Yahweh tell the small rain to go to the earth.
And to the great rain of his strength.
And the great rain, when it start raining so hard you can't see your hand in front of your face. That's all I needed. Then you know Yahweh do it all. So why would you worship and praise and honor anybody other than Yah? You got to be a retarded fool. But I got something for you though at the end. I'm going to show you that you better change your wicked ways. You better get with Yah, get with the program. Get your head knocked off. Psalms 24 and 1. Psalms 24 and 1.
Psalms chapter 24, verse 1. The earth is Yahweh's.
What?
The earth is Yahweh's.
What?
The earth is Yahweh's.
What?
The earth is Yahweh's, and the fullness thereof.
Everything in it.
The world.
What?
The world.
What?
The world.
What?
The world, and they that dwell therein.
And everything on it belong to Yah. The world, the earth, and everybody in it. Read that verse again, the coldest verse.
The earth is Yahweh's, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein.
And everybody on it. So how you going to worship and praise anybody else? You retarded fool. Hold it. That's all I needed. Go to 33. 33. at 33 and 4.
Psalms chapter 33, verse 4. For the word of Yahweh is right.
This word that I'm reading is right. This comes from Yah. This Yah word is right.
And all his works are done in truth.
And everything that Yahweh did in truth.
He loved righteousness and judgment.
He loved righteousness and judgment.
The earth is full of the goodness of Yahweh.
Now let's talk about that. What is the earth for goodness of Yah? That steel came out the earth. That gold came out the earth. That silver came out the earth. That platinum came out the earth. That diamonds came out the earth. Water. That's right. All that came out the earth. That car you drive came out the earth. That house you live came out the earth. Everything. Read it again. That 5th verse.
He loved righteousness and judgment. The earth is full of the goodness of Yahweh.
The earth is full of goodness. Because everything came out of the earth. We came from the earth. And you going back to it too. That was let me see. So that was Psalm what?
33.
Let me see. Okay, starting at 59 and 8.
Psalms chapter 59, verse 8. But thou, O Yahweh, shalt laugh at them.
Yahweh gonna laugh at the wicked.
Thou shalt have all the heathen in derision.
He gonna have all the heathens in derision.
Because of his strength will I wait upon thee.
I'm gonna wait up on Yah.
For Elohim is my defense.
He's my protector. He's my defense. I'm counting on Yah, not nobody else.
The Elohim of my mercy shall prevent me. Elohim shall let me see my desire upon my enemies.
Yahweh gonna show me that he gonna kill all my enemies. He gonna knock their head off. Anybody that don't mean me no good, read it again. Yahweh gonna get rid of them.
The Elohim of my mercy shall prevent me. Elohim shall let me see my desire upon my enemies.
I ain't got to hit you. I ain't got to shoot you. I ain't got to do nothing to you. Yahweh said, don't do it, because he said, vengeance is mine. Yahweh gonna get your enemies. Don't worry about your enemies. Read.
Slay them not.
Don't do nothing to them.
Lest my people forget. Scatter them by thy power and bring them down, O Yahweh, our shield. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride, and for cursing and lying which they speak.
Cursing and lying what they speak.
Consume them in wrath.
Consume them. Kill them in a minute. Kill them with the weapon.
Consume them.
Knock their head off.
That they may not be.
That there ain't no earth no more with me. Kill them.
And let them know that Elohim ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth.
Woo! He said, let them know that I protect my people. You better not put your hands on the right, Hebrew. He said, I protect. Read that again.
Consume them in wrath.
Kill them in a rout. Hurricane, mudslide, tornado, tsunami, anything dealing with that weather. Kill them in that.
Consume them.
Consume them. Consume means destroy and kill. Read.
That they may not be.
That they may not be no more. Get rid of them.
And let them know that Elohim ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth.
Woo! That's a cold lick. Let them know the God of Jacob run in, and you better not put your hands on me and the righteous on this internet. He gonna kill you. Boy, let's read that again.
Consume them in wrath. Consume them that they may not be. And let them know that Elohim ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth.
Let them know that Yahweh killed them. I ain't got to put my hands on you. I ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna let Yah do it.
Selah. And at evening.
That's all I needed. Okay, 65 and 9.
Psalms chapter 65, verse 9. Thou visitest the earth
He visited the earth.
and waterest it.
Yahweh watered the earth and he visited the earth.
Thou greatly enrichest it with the river of Elohim, which is full of water.
Full of water.
Thou preparest them corn when thou hast so provided for it. Thou waterest the
That's all I needed. Okay. Let me see. It was 60. Let me see. Now this is a misprint, but you say Yahweh, but we're gonna go to 83 and 18. That's Yahweh. Now I know in my book I got some Bible to say Yahweh. 83 and 18.
Psalms chapter 83, verse 18. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Yahweh is the most high over all the earth. That's right, over all the earth. Let me see, 80, let me see. Psalm 89 and 11. 89 and 11.
Psalms chapter 89, verse 11. The heavens are thine.
The heaven belong to Yah.
The earth also is thine.
And the earth is always Yahweh's.
As for the world and the fullness thereof, thou hast founded them.
That's right. Everything belongs to Yah. So why in the world would you be praising and honoring and worshiping anybody? Hold your comment and question when you get through popcorn, then y'all can put them up there. Yeah, hold on for a minute, Lena's off. We're going to get to it, brother. Let me see. Okay, 104 and 24. Psalm 104 and 24. Psalm 104 and 24.
Psalms chapter 104, verse 24.
Hold it right there. Let me see. I might want something more than that. Okay, start at 20.
Psalms chapter 104, verse 20. Thou makest darkness.
Yahweh make it dark outside.
And it is night.
He called it night, just like he called it in Genesis.
Wherein all the beasts of the forest do creep forth.
Because they looking for some food at night. The animals come out at night to hunt.
The young lions roar after their prey.
They roar after they prey.
And seek their meat from Elohim.
And seek their meat from who?
And seek their meat from Elohim.
And seek their meat from Yah. Yahweh feeding the animals.
The sun ariseth.
The sun rise because Yahweh wanted to.
They gathered themselves together and laid them down in their dens. Man goeth forth unto his work and to his labor until the evening.
Man go to work in the morning and get off in the evening. He got a schedule from 7 to 4, 8 to 4 in the morning. You off work.
O Yahweh, how manifold are thy works. In wisdom hast thou made them all.
In wisdom have Yahweh made everything.
The earth is full of thy riches.
The earth is full of his riches. I just told you what the earth full of: gold, diamonds, silver, platinum, iron, steel, coal, everything come out of Yahweh earth because he put it there. That's mean it's there because Yahweh put it right there. Didn't nobody put nothing there. Yahweh did everything. Okay, that was what was that? 104. Let me see. Okay, Psalm 115. Let's start at the 15th verse.
Psalms chapter 115, verse 15. Ye are blessed of Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
Yahweh made the heaven and earth. You blessed by him.
Even the heavens are Yahweh's,
Everything belong to Yah.
but the earth hath he given to the children of men.
Gave it to the children of man. Because man running down, but don't forget Yahweh still on it. He just letting you use it.
The dead praise not Yahweh,
The dead can't praise Yah, but they talking about he looking down on us.
neither any that go down into silence.
Anybody that go to the grave can't do it.
But we will bless Yahweh from this time forth and forevermore.
We're going to praise Yahweh all the way to the graveyard. That's right. That's all I needed. Let me see. Psalm 121. 121 and 1.
Psalms chapter 121, verse 1. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help come from who?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help come from who?
My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
That's right. My help come from Yahweh, that made the heaven and the earth. Read that again. That's corn.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth.
That's right. The one that made the heaven and the earth, that's where my help come from, and that's Yahweh. Because ain't nobody else did nothing. That's all I needed. Ain't nobody else did nothing. Okay, Psalm 146. And start at the 5th verse.
Psalms chapter 146, verse 4. Oh,
no.
You say 5.
Let me see. 5.
Psalms chapter 146, verse 5. Happy is he that hath the Elohim of Jacob for his help.
Happy is the man that got the God of Israel for his help. That's a happy man.
Whose hope is in Yahweh is Elohim.
Whose hope in Yahweh and not the New Testament or the Quran.
Which made heaven.
Which made heaven.
And earth.
And earth.
The sea.
The sea.
And all that therein is.
And everything in it.
Which keepeth truth forever.
Which keepeth truth forever. Yahweh do this. What else he do?
Which executed judgment for the oppressed.
That's right.
Which giveth food to the hungry.
Which feed the hungry, the homeless.
Yahweh looseth the prisoners.
And get you out of prison. Yahweh the only one can do it. That's it. And get you out of prison. Let's see. Okay. Ecclesiastes 5 and 2. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 2.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 2. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Elohim. For Elohim is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few.
Let your word be few. When you come to the house of Yahweh, let your word be few. Be ready to listen, then talk. That's what they're talking about. Be ready to listen and talk. Okay, let me go there. Okay, Isaiah 37 and 16. 37 and 16.
Isaiah chapter 37, verse 16. O Yahweh of hosts, Elohim of Israel, that dwellest between the cherubims, thou art the Elohim, even thou alone, of all the kingdoms of the earth. Thou hast made heaven and earth.
Thou hast made heaven and earth. That's what I'm talking about. Let me go. That's it. Isaiah 66 and 1. 66 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 66 verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, the heaven is my throne,
The heaven is Yahweh's throne,
and the earth is my footstool.
and the earth is Yahweh's footstool.
Where is the house that ye build unto me, and where is the place of my rest?
Okay, that's all I needed. I'm letting you know that Yahweh, the heaven is his, and the throne, the earth is his footstool. Now let's go to Jeremiah. Watch this corn right here. Let's see. 30. It's corn, y'all. Jeremiah 32 and 17. Corn, y'all.
Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 17. Ah, Yahweh Elohim, behold, thou hast made the heaven and the earth by thy great power and stretched out arm, and there is nothing too hard for thee.
There's none too hard for y'all. Read it again.
Ah, Yahweh Elohim, behold, thou hast made the heaven and the earth by thy great power and stretched out arm, and there's nothing too hard for thee.
There's none too hard for thee. Now go to Genesis 18. Let's find out what else too hard. Ain't too hard. I ain't got it in the Bible. Let's see. Ain't nothing too hard for y'all. So don't never doubt him. Oh, he can't do. Listen. Let me say that about Larry Hoover, the one of the good brothers that's locked up. And the people say, oh, he ain't gonna never get out. Woo out the band. Look, when you serve Yah and turn your life over to Yahweh, you might come home. It's a possibility. Listen, don't never say what nobody can't do. The Almighty say, ain't nothing too hard for me. If he want to get Larry out of jail, he'll get him out. It ain't got nothing to do with no man. The Almighty hardened hearts and he softened heart. They're like he hardened Pharaoh heart, he'll soften your heart too. So don't never talk about, oh, he ain't gonna never get. Man, you don't know what y'all gonna do. Trusting in the system. See, when you trust in Yahweh, that's how you think. You think about Yah and not the system. If you trust, let's go to 18 to 18. Let me show you something right quick. Let me see what I want. Let's go. Just start at 18 and 1.
Genesis chapter 18 verse 1. And Yahweh appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre.
Yahweh appeared to Abraham in Mamre.
And he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him.
3 men came to see Abraham. He was angels. Now, he wasn't no regular men. He was angels. It was Yahweh and 2 angels. Read.
And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself toward the ground and said, My Yahweh, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on. For therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said.
Do what you say you're going to do, Abraham.
And Abraham hasted into the tent unto Sarah.
He ran into the tent to his wife and said,
Make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, kneaded, and make cakes upon the hearth. And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. And they said,
So Yahweh ate with the 2 angels. It was 3 men. 2 of them was angels, and one of them was Yahweh, and he ate. Read.
And they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife?
And they said, Where's Sarah your wife at?
And he said, Behold, in the tent.
She at the crib.
And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life.
I will return according to life. Now watch this. What verse you at?
10.
Okay.
And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son, And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which
Servant, see, she gonna have a son, and Sarah was eavesdropping and listening into what they conversation was, like women do. They real nosy. She was listening. Read, watch this.
which was behind him.
Which was behind him.
Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well.
Now at this time, Sarah was 90 years old and Abraham was 100. Now watch what Sarah do.
And it ceased to be with Sarah after the manner of women.
They ain't even having sex no more. They sleeping in separate beds.
Therefore Sarah laughed within herself.
She laughed within herself. She laughed within herself. Now watch this, y'all.
Saying, after I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure?
After I am waxed old, should I have a baby? I can have a baby? Sex?
And Yahweh my master being old also.
And my husband old just like me. He 100 and I'm 90 years old. We finna have a baby? And she laughed to herself. Now watch this, y'all.
And Yahweh said to Abraham.
And Yahweh said to Abraham.
Wherefore did Sarah laugh?
Why did your wife Sarah laugh?
Saying, shall I of a surety bear a child which am old?
Can I have a baby at 90 years old? She said to herself. She laughed.
Is anything too hard for Yahweh?
Is anything too hard for Yah? No.
At the time appointed, I will return unto thee.
Yahweh said, I'm going to return it to thee.
According to the time of life.
In 9 months, I'll be back according to the time of life in 9 months.
And Sarah shall have a son.
And Sarah said, have a son at 90 years old and a husband 100. So don't tell me something is too hard for y'all. A woman tell me, she 90 years old. She can't have no baby. What Yahweh say? Ain't nothing too hard for me. Read.
Then Sarah denied.
Then Sarah said, I didn't laugh.
Saying, I laughed not.
I didn't laugh.
For she was afraid.
She was afraid. I understand. Because I got the chills right now. And I respect it. I know I would have been too.
And he said, nay, but thou didst laugh.
But you did laugh, Sarah. I heard you, darling. I heard you, darling. That's all I wanted. I wanted to prove there's none too hard for Yahweh. Now, he said it twice in this book. Now, go to 2 Chronicles. Now I'm finna put the icing on the cake. I done already baked the caramel cake. I ain't put the icing on it yet. Go to 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. And then I'm gonna be ready for comment and question. Now, put the caramel on the cake.
2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13. That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death.
Gonna get killed when you don't serve Yah.
Whether small or great, whether man or woman.
Read it one more time.
That whosoever would not seek Yahweh Elohim of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
So y'all can keep on serving your gods. He gonna kill you. Keep on running to the New Testament. Keep on running to the Quran. Keep on running to the Book of the Dead. Keep on running to all them other books. At the end of the day, y'all was I'm gonna kill everybody that don't worship and praise and bow down to me. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Now, I'm ready for comment and question. I'm ready for comment and question now. Is there anything too hard for Yah? And nothing. Oh, yeah, another thing. I had a Hebrew brother from Charleston, Missouri, give me some information on this Jane Elliott on the Oprah show. Y'all write this down and go on the Oprah show and watch it. It's a blue-eyed white woman on the show, and she popping corn. So I wanted to get that information across too. She was on the Oprah show in 1992 talking about the eyes, the blue eyes and the brown eyes. Yeah, and she was popping corn too. Now that woman is Jane Elliott, is a white woman. You can type it on YouTube. In 1992, the Oprah show. Yeah. Okay, Ron Torres say go to Isaiah 6, 1 through 5. Isaiah 6, 1 through 5.
Isaiah chapter 6, verse 1. And the year that King Uzziah died, I saw also Yahweh sitting upon a throne, high and lifted up, and his train filled the temple.
That's right. His train filled the temple, them angels.
Above it stood the seraphims. Each one had 6 wings. With twain he covered his face, and with twain he covered his feet, and with twain he did fly. And one cried unto another and said, Holy, holy, holy is Yahweh of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory.
The whole earth is full of Yahweh glory. You popping corn, Ron Tour.
And the post of the door moved at the voice of him that cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then said I, Woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. You popping corn, Ron Tour. The mighty Yah. There's nobody else on this earth like him. We the only people in the world got the true and living God. The nappy-headed Israelites that's in America. We got the real deal. Everybody else got some BS. And at the end of the day, everybody gonna have to serve the God of Israel. That's right. If you don't serve him, he gonna kill you. Just that simple. Okay, Casanova, say Genesis 48 and 15 through 16. Casanova, say Genesis 48, 15 and 16. That's the same name. Yah and Yahweh, that's just short. Yah and Yahweh is the same person. When I say Yah, I'm talking about Yahweh. When I say Yahweh, I'm talking about Yah.
Genesis chapter 48, verse 15. And he blessed Joseph and said, Elohim, before whom my fathers Abraham and Isaac did walk, the Elohim which fed me all my life long unto this day, the angel which redeemed me from all evil, bless the lads, and let my name be named on them, and the name of my fathers Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude in the midst of the earth.
That's right. Papa corn, Casanova. That's right. Go to Isaiah 68 and 4 for this man right here. To my wife called in half and that. Man, they just try to find anything to agitate me. Misdemeanor stuff. Worry about what I just said about Yah. 68 and 4.
There is no 68.
I mean 60.
Oh.
What is that? What's 60? 60. It ain't 60. I mean Psalms. That's what I meant. Man. I meant 684 Psalms, not Isaiah. Yeah, I mean Psalms 684.
Psalms chapter 68, verse 4. Sing unto Elohim.
Sing unto Elohim.
Sing praises to his name.
Sing praise to his name, not JC and nobody else's name.
Extol him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Yah.
By his name Yah.
And rejoice before him.
That's right. Now his name is in the Old Testament only one time. It's spelled Jah, but we know ain't no J's in the alphabet of Hebrew, so he's saying why would a Yah? It's Yah. That's where his name is in the Old Testament. Right there. But Yahweh and Yah is the same person. Just like Abram. He changed name Abram to Abraham. Same. Abram and Abraham is the same. Now, go find that where he changed his name. Where his name was Abram at first, and he changed the name to Abraham. It's talking about the same person. He didn't. Okay, Casanova, give me 1 second. Well, Yahweh changed his name to Abram to Abraham. Hold it. I think it's Genesis 17 chapter of Genesis. Okay, give me 1 minute.
Oh, 17 and 5.
Okay, yeah, read.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram,
Abram,
but thy name shall be Abraham.
same person.
For a father of many nations have I made thee.
That's right, the same person. Abram and Abraham is the same man. Okay, now let's go to Casanova and say, go to Proverbs 16 and 4. Shabbat Shalom had Shall Israel. Okay, Casanova say Proverbs 16 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
What? You popping corn. Say it again.
Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
All things for himself. Say it again.
Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all popping it. Read.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even the wicked for the day of evil. Yahweh got the wicked running something. That's right. He had the wicked doing things. But that's corn, Casanova. Now, Florence say Psalm 91 and 1 and 2. Boy, that's corn, that sister. Boy, read that again. I got the chills right now. Go back and read that Psalm 90, that Proverbs 16 and 4. Read that 16 and 4 again.
Psalms chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
That's right, boy. Made it all.
Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Okay, that'll get it, boy. Psalms. Now go to Psalm 91. First, say Psalm 91 and 1 and 2.
Psalms chapter 91, verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress.
He's my everything. You right, Florence.
My Elohim, and him will I trust.
That's right. We're going to trust in Yahweh and not the New Testament of the Quran. You popping corn, Flora. Okay. Chaco say go to Joshua 10. Yeah. Chaco, Joshua 10 and start at 12 through 14.
Joshua chapter 10, verse 12. Then spake Joshua to Yahweh in the day when Yahweh delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel.
And for me and my house, read.
And he said in the sight of Israel, Son, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou, moon, in the valley of Ajalon.
That's right. He had the moon and the sun up at the same time, standing up there a whole day. Read.
And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hasted not to go down about a whole day. About a whole day. And there was no day like that before it or after it.
That's right. Don't go past 14.
That Yahweh hearkened unto the voice of a man.
Yahweh listen to a man. Now, why come he ain't listen to JC when he was on the cross? Yahweh listen to a man over in the book of Joshua.
For Yahweh fought for Israel.
What? Did he fight for a Christian? Or did they say fight a Christian or Muslim?
It says Israel.
Okay, fought for Israel, not no Christian or no Muslim. Okay. Casanova said Proverbs 16. I guess she said go to 9. 6 through 9. You should have she said go to 6 through 9. I mean, Casanova, yeah. Proverbs 16. You read the 6th verse, go all the way to the 9. 6 through 9.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 6.
Verse 7, because you read, I think, did you read? Let's read 6. Don't start on.
By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of Yahweh men depart from evil. When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
That's right. That's right.
Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart devised his way, but Yahweh directed his steps.
Yeah, Yahweh directing this step. That's right. That's right. That's proverb. That's right, Casanova. Okay, Ron Torres said go to Job 12 and 6. 12 and 6. I think I might have read that 115 and 9. I don't know for sure. I see.
Job chapter 12, verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoke Elohim are secure, and to whose hand Elohim bringeth abundantly.
Right. Okay. Yep. Or was that? Okay, yeah, okay. And Casanova says Psalms 115 and 9. 115 and 9.
Psalms chapter 115, verse 9. O Israel, trust thou in Yahweh. He is their help and their shield.
That's right. Trust in Yahweh, not the New Testament of the Quran. Trust in Yahweh. That's corn, Casanova. Okay, Ben Yah say Proverbs 3, 5 and 6. Oh, he said that wasn't Job 2 and 6. Ron Tor said that wasn't Job. Wasn't 12. I think did you read 12 and 6? He said that wasn't Job 12 and 6. Ron Tor. Did you read Job 12 and 6? He said that wasn't it. Well, we're going to read it one more time, brother. Job 12 and 6.
Job chapter 12, verse 6. The tabernacles of robbers prosper, and they that provoked Elohim are secure, and to whose hand Elohim bringeth abundantly.
Yeah, that had to be it. That's Job 12 and 6?
Yeah.
Okay, he said it wasn't. Okay. Well, let's go to, did we read Proverbs 3 and 5? Or did we go to Proverbs 3 and 5, Ben Yah?
No.
Okay, we'll read that. I think we read Psalm 15 and 9, didn't we just read that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go to yeah, read Ben Yah said Proverbs 3 and 5 and 6, yeah.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in Yahweh with all thy heart.
That's right.
And lean not to thy own understanding.
That's right. Don't lean your own understanding gonna have you in the Quran and the New Testament. Read.
And all thy ways acknowledge him.
That's right. Acknowledge Yahweh in everything.
And he shall direct thy paths.
That's right. You probably corn, Ben Yah. That's right. Okay, Casanova say Psalms 135 and 3 through 5. Okay, Psalms 135, 3 to 5.
Psalms chapter 135, verse 3. Praise Yahweh.
That's right. Not JC.
For Yahweh is good.
That's right. Yahweh good, but JC say ain't nobody good but God.
Sing praises unto his name.
That's unto Yahweh's name, not nobody else.
For it is pleasant.
It's pleasant. That's right.
For Yahweh have chosen Jacob unto himself.
He chose us and not the Christians and the Muslims.
And Israel for his peculiar treasure.
He chose Israel, not the Puerto Ricans and the Japanese.
For I know that Yahweh is great.
I know. I don't believe or think. I know that Yahweh is great. You popping corn.
And there are Yahwehs above all gods.
That's right. Our God is above all gods. Okay, let's see. Yashaban. What was that song? 135?
Yeah.
Okay, go to Yashaban. Say Isaiah 43, 1 through 7. Yashaban. Isaiah 43, 1 through 7.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now thus saith Yahweh that created thee.
That's right. Created us.
O Jacob.
That's right.
And he that formed thee.
O Israel. Read.
O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee.
He delivered us. Don't be scared of nobody.
I have called thee by thy name.
He called us by our name. Our name is Israel, Hebrews.
Thou art mine.
We belong to Yah.
When thou passest through the waters,
When you pass through the Mississippi River, the Ohio River, you ain't going to drown.
I will be with thee, and through the rivers they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned.
That's right. You pop it corn, Yoshabah, 1 through 7 now.
Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am Yahweh thy Elohim, the Holy One of Israel.
The Holy One, not Father, Son, and Holy Ghost like they teach in the New Testament. Holy One, by itself. Read.
Thy Savior.
He the only one can save you. He the only one can save Larry too. There you go.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. Since thou wast precious in my sight, thou hast been honorable, and I have loved thee.
He loved us.
Therefore will I give men for thee.
I'm going to kill people by my people.
And people for thy life.
That's right. I'm going to knock people's head off about you.
Fear not.
Fear not. Don't be scared of nobody. How many guns they got?
For I am with thee.
He with us.
I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north,
give up.
Give up. And to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far.
That's right. And my daughter from the end of the earth. Read.
And my daughters from the ends of the earth, even every one that is called by my name.
Everybody that got their name changed like me, and y'all on here that got the name changed, you popping corn, Yashabah.
For I have created him for my glory.
He created us for his glory.
I have formed him.
He have formed us.
Yea, I have made him.
I have made him. I didn't make no Christian or no Muslim, but I made an Israelite. That's corn there, Yashabah. That's okay. That was Job. Okay. Ron Tor said Job 12 and 16. It's 12 and 16 instead of 6. Made a mistake. We made a mistake. Everybody's entitled to a mistake. Okay. Job 12 and 16, I mean.
Job chapter 12, verse 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Right. Everything belongs to him. That's right. Okay. Devontae Johnson say, speaking of Larry, y'all about to let him free his son. I hope so. I pray that Yahweh let him out. Yeah, because the only way he can get out is through Yah. That's right. I've been praying for I had the brothers on the internet praying for, to get Yah and Jeff Ford out. Jeff Ford too. And I got a few more brothers that's been in there 25 and 30 years. We praying for. But yeah, on the mercy of Yah, we never know, but we pray that he do. Okay. Hadassah, Israel, Exodus 12 and 23. Okay. We doing there's none too hard for Yahweh. That's what we was doing. We letting the world know ain't none too hard for Yahweh. That's what it's about. Okay. Hadassah, Israel, say Exodus 12 and 23.
Exodus chapter 12, verse 23. For Yahweh will pass through to smite the Egyptians.
That's right.
And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, Yahweh will pass over the door and will not suffer their destroyer to come in unto your houses to smite you.
Well, okay, brother, why you erasing up there? Anything in the Old Testament is corn. Put it back up there. He said, go to Jeremiah something. He erased it though. I don't even erase it. Okay, we're gonna go Chaco, say Exodus 14 and 21 through 25. That's right. He created everyone, but he chose on Israel. He created everybody, but he chose an Israelite, not a Chinese or a Puerto Rican or a Japanese or a white person.
Exodus chapter 14, verse 21. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Yahweh caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass that in the morning watch Yahweh looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off their chariot wheels, that they drave them heavily.
That's right. Yahweh finna do some killing. Read.
So that the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for Yahweh fighteth for them against the Egyptians.
That's right. He fight for us against the Egyptians. That's right. Okay, Devon. Okay, Devontae. Okay, I know you is not in the wheelchair. Okay, brother. Shalom. What's up, brother? I'm glad you're on here today. You learning something? Okay, let's go to Exodus 4:11. But Yahweh, he chose Israel. He didn't choose nobody else. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes. Exodus 4:11. Casanova. Exodus 4:11. He created everybody, but he don't love everybody.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 11. And Yahweh said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb?
That's right. Yahweh do it all. Read.
Or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I Yahweh?
Okay, that's right. Yahweh make everybody. You're right about that. Okay, let's go to Psalm 86. Psalm 86, 10 through 12. Okay, brother. Saying, man, said, what is your false message? I don't teach no false message on here. I popcorn and tell the truth, fool. So whoever you is, you retarded and lying on me. You burn false witness. Ain't nothing false came out my mouth on here. I get some money. You want to get paid? We give away money on this station. You want $1,000? Now I got $1,000 question for you. Since you fat mouthing, loose lipping, and tongue slipping, you can win $1,000 on here.
Psalms chapter 86, verse 10.
Yeah, 10 through 12.
For thou art great and doest wondrous things. Thou art Elohim alone.
Alone, by itself.
Teach me thy way.
Teach me Yahweh way, not the New Testament.
Oh Yahweh.
That's right.
I will walk in thy truth.
I'll walk in the truth. What is the truth? Can anybody tell me what the truth is? Walk in the truth. If you don't know, I'm going to show it to you. Hold on, let me see if they know. What is the truth, y'all? Walk in Yahweh's truth. Put it up there. What is Yahweh truth? Because he popping corn. That's right. You're right, Ron Tor. Keep reading. But I'm going to show it to him.
Unite my heart to fear thy name. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, my Elohim, with all my heart.
With all my heart.
And I will glorify thy name forevermore.
I'm going to glorify Yahweh's name forevermore. That's it? Yeah. Okay, now Flora say go to Psalm 119. She popping corn. Now, we're going to find out what the truth is. Since you say I'm lying, go to Psalm 119 and 142. Now, Flora's going to, she finna tell y'all what the truth is. Read it.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 142.
That's right. Watch this, y'all.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
And the law is the truth. Hold it. It's another truth in there, too. Let me get it. Read it again, because they didn't hear me, though.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
That's right, and the law is the truth. Okay, go to 151, verse 151, 119 and 151. Let's find out what the truth is. You popping corn, sister.
Verse 151, thou art near, O Yahweh.
Thou art near, O Yahweh.
And all thy commandments are truth.
All the commandments is the truth. So if you keep the commandments, you the truth. Read it again.
Thou art near, O Yahweh, and all thy commandments are truth.
That's what the truth is, not the New Testament, not the Quran, not no other book. The truth is the commandments. Now, that's what I'm talking about. The law and the commandment, that's the truth. Now, how's I'm teaching lies and I'm telling the truth? I'm talking about the commandments and statutes and laws and judgment of Yah, fool. Now, Ben Yah say go to Psalm 46 and 1 through 11. Ben Yah say Psalm 46. Anybody that's teaching the law is the truth.
Psalms chapter 46, verse 1. Elohim is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear.
We ain't gonna be scared of nobody because we're gonna pray that Yahweh knock their head off.
Though the earth be removed,
Earthquake.
And though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea.
That's right. Only Yah can do it.
Though the waters thereof roar and be troubled.
That's right. That's that hurricane.
Though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof.
That's that volcano.
Selah. There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of Elohim, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. Elohim is in the midst of her.
In the midst of her.
She shall not be moved. Elohim shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. Yahweh of hosts is with us. The Elohim of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Come, behold the works of Yahweh, what desolations he hath made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth.
He do it all. Read.
He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am Elohim.
That's right. Don't go past 11.
I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth.
Everybody gonna praise Yahweh or die.
Yahweh of hosts is with us. The Elohim of Jacob is our refuge. Selah.
That's right. Now, let me prove to Big Mike right quick in the wheelchair. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and show him who he chose, who Yahweh chose. Let's see if he chose a Christian or a Muslim or anybody else. Deuteronomy chapter 7, where he chose. No. 7 and 6. Yeah, Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy Elohim.
Yahweh said we are holy people unto him. Now listen to this, Big Mike.
Yahweh thy Elohim hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above who?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above who?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Okay, now I'm through talking. Above all people, chose us and nobody else. Yeah, that's right. The law. That's right. Okay, Shannon wrote just powerful to all, incredible hope, strength. Thomas Thor, supreme iron man, refuge, vision, right, crawling spider, man, venom. I don't understand none of that. What you talking about? Shannon Rogar. I don't know Shannon Rogar. I don't even know nothing about you. What's your God? Who you serve? That's what I want to know. Who you worshiping and praising? Shannon Rogar. Who you worship? Who you praise? Who you pray to? I'm talking to Shannon. Who you worship and praise? I'm asking Shannon Rogers, whatever, a question. Who is your Lord and Savior? Who do you praise? And we give away money on this station. I give away 500. I give away 1,000. But you got to know something, because if you know something, you can get paid. Okay, let me see. Philadelphia, hallelujah, Sabbath shalom, my beloved brother. Awesome. Teaching very good things to join you people on this testimony is hallelujah. Please read. Okay, the brother say, please read Ezekiel 37. We're going there right now, brother. Ezekiel 37, 11 and 12. Ezekiel 37, 11 and 12 by Philadelphia Howard.
Ezekiel chapter
Philinda Howard. Philinda Howard. Yeah. Read that 37, 11, and 12.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 11. Then he said to me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
That's right, the whole house of Israel.
Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts.
No, we're not. That's what they say, but we're not. Read.
Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh Elohim, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves.
That's right. He's going to open it. That's 11 and 2. Don't go past 12. He's going to open the graves, and we're going to come out of it.
And cause you to come up out of your graves.
And when we come up out of the grave, right, he's going to put sinew and skin on us.
And bring you into the land of Israel.
Bring us to the land of Israel. We're going to leave the United States. That's it? Okay, let's go to Ezekiel 37 and 24 through 25. You're right about that. This is only part 1. That's part 2 when he bring you out the grave.
Verse 24. And David, my servant, shall be king over them.
That's right. King David. You popping corn, Philinda Howard.
And they all shall have one shepherd.
One shepherd. Not no 2. 1.
They shall also walk in my judgments.
We're going to walk in Yahweh's judgment, and we ain't going to be listening to the New Testament and Quran no more.
And observe my statutes.
We ain't going to listen to the New Testament and Quran no more.
And do them.
And do them. We ain't going to do the New Testament and Quran no more.
And they shall dwell in the land that I have given unto Jacob my servant.
And we going back home, which is Jerusalem, back to the east, where we come from.
Wherein your fathers have dwelt.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers had dwelt.
And they shall dwell therein.
And we're going to live there.
Even they.
And
their children.
And our children.
And their children's children.
And our great-grandkids, children's children.
And their children's children forever. And my servant David shall be their prince forever.
And King David gonna be the prince forever. You popping corn, Philadelphia, how? What? That's what I'm talking about. Coco say go to Chaco say go to Psalms 19 and 7.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 7. The law of
Yahweh is for the law of Yahweh is good.
The law of Yahweh is perfect.
It's perfect. That's right.
Converting the soul.
Changing the man.
The testimony of Yahweh is sure.
That's right.
Making wise simple.
Making wise and simple. That's right. That's Chaco. That's right. Okay, Philadelphia. I was on with you when Facebook cut off you when you was talking much to truth. Oh yeah, they gonna cut me off because I pop corn. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I keep it in the raw and real. I tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. If I was lying, they'll get paid. Every time I put that money down, can't nobody get it. Why? Because they don't know what they're talking about in the line. I'm telling the truth. Get the money, then you make a lie of me. Okay, let me see. Yes, off the topic, but I need to know if I'm breaking law by eating a Pizza Hut. Is Pizza Hut the whole wing clean? Here, there. I don't eat at Pizza Hut. What do you think about that? I don't eat no Pizza Hut. I like Casey Pizza and Ike and Home Run Inn in Chicago. I eat the Home Run Inn in Chicago. But I like them pizzas in Chicago, Home Run Inn. But I don't like Pizza Hut. But no, as long as you ain't eating no pork, you can't just eat no pork now. No, I wouldn't say that. As long as it's all beef or vegetarian pizza, eat a vegetarian or all beef, and you good. Okay, I'm sorry, Ezekiel 37 and 11. Okay, Philadelphia say go. But no matter how clean we eat, we always gonna get that junk in us because we living in a polluted land. We can't never be 100% pure pork free. No, you ain't gonna never get 100% in you. Now, let me show you why. Hold it. Go to Ezekiel 37, 11 and 4. Read that. 11 through 14.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 11. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
These bones, the whole house, talking about us.
Behold, they say, our bones are dried.
They say we born to dry, but that's a lie.
And our hope is lost.
No, that ain't true.
We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh Elohim, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves.
Yahweh say gonna open our graves
and cause you to come up out of your graves.
And you coming up out of your grave.
And bring you into the land of Israel.
And he's gonna bring us to the land of Israel.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh.
And we gonna know that Yahweh the only one did it, and not JC.
When I have opened your graves.
When he opened your grave, the cemetery, all y'all grandmamas and granddaddies and fathers and mothers coming up out that grave. Your cousins, nieces, nephews, aunties, everybody coming up out the grave. Read.
O my people.
Oh my people.
And brought you up out of your graves.
And I brought you up out of the grave. Only Yahweh can do that now.
And shall put my spirit in you.
And he gonna put the spirit in us.
And ye shall live, and I shall place you in your own land.
Then gonna place you in your own land, not United States.
Then shall you know that I, Yahweh, have spoken it.
Then you gonna know that Yahweh the one said he gonna do it.
And performed it.
And formed it.
Saith Yahweh.
Said Yahweh. Now, let me show y'all something. Go to Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. Let me let you know, ain't nobody on this earth is 100% not eating no pork. Only way you ain't eating no pork if you ain't eat number vegetables. Number vegetables and fruit. If you eat any part of that meat, you being tricked. Go read Ezekiel 4 and 13.
Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
We among the Gentiles, and we ain't gonna never get 100% of it. Yahweh say, you among Gentiles, and you gonna get some pork in you some kind of way. I ain't saying go order you a pork steak and all that old crazy stuff. Read.
Whether I will drive them.
Read it again.
And Yahweh said
this.
Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Long as you in the United States, you gonna eat some pork some kind of way. Because when he take that bacon off that grill and put that hamburger on there and smash that bacon grease with that, you getting it. Now, the only way you're gonna be is you can't eat no meat at all. And you gotta have your own garden. Because the chemicals gonna keep the chemicals from the sky, them planes dropping them chemicals down, they messing up the food too. All this food is contaminated in the United States. I don't care how holy you can think you eating, you getting something in you. Are you getting it in you, whether you know it or not? Okay. I am the new covenant. Go to Jeremiah 31:31. Talking about the new covenant. The new covenant is for us.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31.
Okay, y'all should watch this. This is the new covenant.
Behold,
the
days come, saith Yahweh.
Yahweh talking.
That I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
The new covenant is for us. The house of Israel, the children, the house of Israel, Judah, and the house of Israel. Talking about us. The new covenant ain't for the Christians. The new covenant ain't for the Muslims. The new covenant ain't for the white folk. The new covenant ain't for the Puerto Rican, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Indian. The new covenant, read it again.
Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, not nobody else. So that covenant is for us.
And with the house of Judah.
Us.
Now according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break.
Which we broke that one, but you ain't gonna break this one, the new one.
Although I was a husband unto them.
Yahweh is our husband. We the wife, he the husband.
saith Yahweh.
Let me let you know that. Go to Jeremiah. Let me let you know the Almighty married us. Okay, go to Jeremiah chapter 3. Get right to it.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children.
Oh, backsliding children, come on away from that New Testament and the Quran.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
For I am married unto you.
He married us. We the wife and he the husband. He married us.
I will take you one of a city.
I'll take you one out of Chicago, one out of New York, one out of St. Louis, one out of Memphis.
And two of a family.
And two of your family.
And I will bring you to Zion.
And I'm going to bring you to Zion, baby. He ain't going to get all y'all, because all y'all ain't going to do right. That's all I needed. So I'm letting you know that Yahweh married us. We married to him. And you know what? You got to obey and do what he say do, because we married to him. Now, if you got a wife and you married to her, don't you want her to obey you and do what you say? The same thing Yahweh want. Yahweh wants you to do what he say, just like you want your wife to listen to you. Same thing. Your wife supposed to listen to you, and you supposed to listen to Yah. Okay, Philadelphia House said go to 14 and 1 through 3. Isaiah. Philadelphia House said go to Isaiah 14, 1 through 3.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel.
That's right. You popping corn.
And set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Talking about the Gentiles being a slave, going back home with us.
And they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
That's right, 1 and 3. Now, the Devontae say pork is so good, I'm going to stuff. Okay, let me show you what Yahweh going to kill you for eating it. Go to Isaiah 66. Let me show you what Almighty going to do to everybody that's eating pork chops and pork. Go to Isaiah 66 and start at the 17. And then I'm going to show you what he going to do. So you can change, brother. I ain't saying he going to kill you, but when he come back, he going to kill everybody that's eating. Read that 17 verse. I ain't going to tell it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Pop it.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Everybody that's eating swine flesh, pork chops, ham hocks, read.
And the abomination.
Abomination is hatred, disgusting. That's what it means. Yahweh hate and disgusting people to eat that. Read.
And the mouse.
Everybody's eating pork and mouse. Watch this.
Shall be consumed together.
Shall be destroyed. Consume means destroy. He gonna kill everybody that's eating pork and mice, rats.
Saith Yahweh.
Who said it?
Saith Yahweh.
Who said it?
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh gonna kill everybody that's eating pork and the mouse. Now, go to Deuteronomy 14 chapter form. This for Devontae Johnson. Deuteronomy 14. Matter of fact, didn't you just make a video on that?
Yeah.
Well, tell him how to get it and do it.
The video was on this channel, so.
What is it called?
Oh, unclean. I think it's called Unclean Foods, I think.
Okay, unclean food. My son just made a video about what to eat and what you can't eat. And it's unclean food. Now, I ain't got time to read. Go to Deuteronomy 14 chapter, read the whole chapter, and you read Leviticus the 11th chapter, and it's going to tell you what you can and can't eat. Can and can't eat. Can and can't eat. Leviticus 11th chapter and Deuteronomy the 14th chapter. Now let me get on back on here. Okay, my name is Johnny Lee Roque. In 1980, I was born in 1985. And see, the night before Easter, the devil killed me. And I went, man, it sounds like witchcraft on here to me. Hold it. Let me show you. We ain't got nothing to do with no witchcraft. We don't got nothing to do with that, man. Okay. Go to Leviticus. This for you, Shannon Rocks. Leviticus 19. 31. 19 and 31.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits.
You got a familiar spirit, I ain't studying you.
Neither seek after wizards.
Seeking after wizards, witchcraft, voodoo, black magic, and all that. I ain't studying none of that.
To be defiled by them.
To be defiled by them.
I am Yahweh your Elohim.
Yahweh told us don't have nothing to do with witchcraft and stuff like that. Now go to 20 and 6.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits.
The soul that go to witchcraft, voodoo, black magic, and all that junk.
And after wizards.
After wizards, believe in black magic, David Copperfield and all that magic.
To go a whoring after them.
And you go out to that junk reading the scroll book.
I will even set my face against that soul.
Yahweh said, I'm going to set my face against that soul that's running after witchcraft and junk.
And will cut him off from among his people.
And cut him off from among his people. That's right. You ain't going nowhere but to hell. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I don't fool with no witchcraft, voodoo, and black magic. And listen, I'm going to sweep my feet. Go get a broom. Go get a broom. Let me show you how I feel about it. Let me go get a broom. Go get a broom. Listen. Give me that broom. Hey, this is a broom, y'all. I'm finna sweep my feet. I'm sweeping my feet because I don't believe in that. This is a broom, y'all. I'm sweeping my feet. I'm sweeping my feet. Look, put that broom back up. I'm letting you know I don't believe in none of that. I'll sweep my feet. I woke up on the ladder. A black cat run across my car. I don't stop. I keep going. I split a pole. When you walk with your buddy, don't split no pole. He go bag up and go around it. I don't believe in none of that. I keep it 100. I let y'all know I ain't studying none of it. Now let's see what Philadelphia Howard say. Go to Michael 6 and go to Michael 6 and 6 through 8. Okay, you step on the crack on the ground. I just try to prove my point because most people scared of a broom. They see a broom, man, get back, broom. Man, you retarded fool. If you was scared of that broom like you scared of Yah, you going straight to heaven on earth.
Micah chapter 6, verse 6. For I desired mercy and not sacrifice.
That's right. He desired mercy and not sacrifice.
And the knowledge of Elohim more than burnt offering.
More than burnt offering.
But they, like men, have transgressed the covenant.
They transgressed the covenant.
There have they dealt treacherously against me.
That's right.
Gilead is a city of them that work iniquity and is polluted with blood.
That's right. Okay. Go to Zephaniah 3 and 8 and 9. Philinda Howard say go to Zephaniah 3, 8 and 9. But a lot of people believe in that. Whole bunch of black folks believe in that. Listen, I had a job, right? And I was working at this county jail. And white folks were like, we got on the subject about that stuff like that. And they say, I said, yeah, black folks scared of a broom. I said, you go get a broom and pull a broom out in front of a black man or woman and see how they react when you sweeping that floor. They getting on back. Scared to death of a broom. If you were scared of Yahweh, that like you use that broom, you gonna beat me there.
Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8.
Yeah, 8 and 9.
Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
My friends, I ain't got them on, because I ain't outside. I ain't got my friends on. When I leave out this house, I'm going to have them on. I'm in my pajama, my shorts. I ain't putting no clothes on today. I wear my friends outside the house.
For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh.
That's right. Turn the pure language. They all, see, we speak English today, but when that time comes, we're going to all speak Hebrew.
To serve him with one consent.
One consent means we're going to understand one consent. We ain't going to serve nobody but Yahweh and King David the Messiah. Okay, Philinda Howard say go to Zephaniah 3 and 20. 3 and 20, same book.
Verse 20. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth.
That's right, among all people of the earth.
When I turn back your captivity before your eyes.
That's right.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it. And there's something else I forgot to show when I was doing that one video about the gods. Let me show you what Yahweh gonna do to all the gods. I just can't. Okay, go to Zephaniah 2 and 11. That's what she read that, didn't she? Let me read, because it just came to me. Zephaniah 2 and 11. Did she just read that? I think you, huh? No. You did? Oh, okay. I thought she did. I thought Howard did that. Okay, go read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 11. Yahweh will be terrible unto them.
To them.
For he will famish all the gods of the earth.
Famish all the gods of the earth. He's going to starve them to death. Famish means starving, hungry. He's going to famish all the gods of the earth.
And men shall worship him.
Men shall worship Yah.
Everyone from his place, even all the isles of the heathen.
Even all the houses of the heathen going to worship Yahweh. Everybody going to worship Yahweh. Okay, let me get who is that? Let me see. Lane ought to say most people don't. Okay. Israel say Hosea 14, 1 and 2.
Hosea chapter 14, verse 1. O Israel, return unto Yahweh thy Elohim, for thou hast fallen by thy iniquity.
That's right.
Take with you words and turn to Yahweh, saying to him, take away all iniquity and receive us graciously. So will we render the calves of our lips.
That's right. Popping corn. Okay, let's go. Okay. Ron Joe say Proverbs 17 and 24. Proverbs 17 and 24. Well, I got real fringes. I wear the real fringe. I wear four. Anybody that know me, they know I come out with them fringes on. All the people that live around me, they know I'm got them fringes on. Okay, what I say? Proverbs 17:24.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 24. Wisdom is before him that hath understanding, but the eyes of a fool are in the ends of the earth.
Wise of a fool in the earth. That's right, Ron Tor. And Ron Tor say Jeremiah 10:11. If nothing is too hard for y'all, are there any history where he healed amplitude? I don't know what that means. Is anything too hard for y'all? Are there any history where he healed amputee? I don't know what that word means. What that word mean, Lena Zot?
Jeremiah
You
chapter
know what that word mean? Amputee.
amputee.
Yeah.
This might have like an arm or a limb cut off. Somebody who's
Oh, okay. That's what that mean. Okay. I ain't know. Okay, we'll read Jeremiah 10:11.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 11. Thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens.
That's right. That's corn there, brother. Okay, right. Y'all answer. Well, okay, nonsense. Okay. Had that shot, Israel say Ezekiel 20:34. Ezekiel 20:34.
Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 34. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out.
Okay, that's good. Now, doing it. Have you ever read when Yahweh had somebody's leg or arm to grow back? I ain't never read that either. No, I never read it. When you cut a tree down, it ain't gonna grow back either. Yeah, so no, I ain't never read that. I don't know nothing about that. But don't say he can't do it now. If you want to, the most I can do what he want to do. Okay, that was what, Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Philinda Howard would say Jeremiah 16, 19, and 21. Oh no, ain't nothing in the scripture that a leg grew back or nothing like that. I ain't read that.
Jeremiah chapter
Okay.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Yahweh, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth,
From the ends of the earth, read.
And shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
Surely our fathers, the Christians, found out they've been lying all the time. That's right.
Vanity and things wherein there is no profit.
Well, no profit. That's right. Found out that the New Testament and the Quran ain't worth two dead flies. You popping it up, Philadelphia Howard.
Shall a man make gods unto himself?
They made the New Testament and Quran to themselves. The Almighty ain't had nothing to do with that book.
And they are no gods.
Ain't no God. So you get rid of the New Testament and Quran because ain't no God but Yah.
Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know my hand and my might.
At that time, Yahweh gonna cause them to know his hand and his might. All the heathen and Gentiles gonna wake up and see that Yahweh is the God and not their God.
And they shall know that my name is Yahweh.
And they gonna know his name Yahweh. His name ain't God. His name ain't Lord. His name ain't JC. His name ain't Allah. His name ain't Buddha. His name ain't all these stupid names y'all gave him. He don't know nothing about none of them names. His name is Yahweh. Now. Okay, Ron Tour say go to 1 Kings 13, 4-8. Casanova, what is that right there? What the things that right there? I don't know what them is.
1 Kings chapter 13, verse 1.
1 Kings, yeah. No, verse 4-8. Verse 4-8.
1 Kings chapter 13, verse 4. And it came to pass, when Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of Elohim, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him. And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up, so that he could not pull it in again to him. The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Elohim had given by the word of Yahweh. And the king answered and said unto the man of Elohim, entreat now the face of Yahweh the Elohim, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again. And the man of Elohim besought Yahweh, and the king's hand was restored him again.
Oh, that's corn right there, boy. I ain't read that. Keep reading.
And became as it was before him.
Woo, boy, boy, you got to highlight that. Put that in. I got to get that. What was that? First King?
Yeah.
Okay, give me that marker. Boy, that's corn right there, Ron. So what was that? First King what?
13.
Let me get that. 13 and what?
Verse 4.
Okay. Boy, that's corn right there. Yes, sir. That's what corn and fire. Let me. Hey, brother, you learned me something today. Hey, boy, hey, Big T, you see that? Big T leg on, boy, the Almighty can grow it back. Give me a pen, because I got to read that whole chapter. Boy, you popping corn. Hold it. Yes, sir. Boy, that's cold-blooded right there. Now, I ain't never read that now. Man, you have to read that again, because I'm kind of amazed with that.
Start over.
Yeah, start over. I'm finna read it with you.
And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of Elohim, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him. And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up, so that he could not pull it in again to him.
Keep reading.
The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Elohim had given by the word of Yahweh. And the king answered and said unto the man of Elohim, entreat now the face of Yahweh thy Elohim, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again.
Ooh, that's corn right there.
And the man of Elohim besought Yahweh, and the king's hand was restored him again.
Woo, boy, I'm talking about that. Man, extra butter.
And became as it was before. And the king said unto the man of Elohim, come home with me and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward. And the man of Elohim said unto the king, if thou wilt give me half thy house, I will not go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place.
Okay, that's enough. But boy, listen, that'll get it right there. That will get it, Ron Tor. But that's corn right there. Now, it's the first time I read that now. Like I said, I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And boy, iron sharpens iron, and we learn from one another. Ain't no one person got all the answers. Ain't no big eyes and little me's and all that old junk. Okay, let's see. Ron, what does it mean by his hand dried up? Well, I'm assuming he didn't have no blood circulating through. It was dead. Okay, Philinda Howard say Isaiah 11, 6 and 9. Or did you read Isaiah 25 and 7 and through 9? Oh, did you read Isaiah 25? I don't think so. Let's go to Isaiah 25. Philinda Howard say Isaiah 25 and 7 through 9. This is Christianity and Islam, most two largest religious groups in the earth. Right. That's right, sister. Okay, 25, 7 through 9.
Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. He will swallow up death in victory, and Yahweh Elohim will wipe away tears from off all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth. For Yahweh has spoken it, and it shall be said in that day, Lo, this is our Elohim. We have waited for him, and he will save us. This is Yahweh. We have waited for him.
That's right. Yahweh the only one can save and help you.
We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
That's right. Wait on Yah and you got a blessing coming. That's right. You popping corn. That was Philinda Howard. Hey, Boney, you still on here? Brother Boney and Jay Freezy and Big Mike, y'all still on here? I'm surprised Big Mike on here. Big Mike. Let's see. Philinda said Isaiah 11:6-9. Isaiah 11, verse 6 through 9.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb.
That's right. That's heaven on earth. It ain't happened yet.
And the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
That ain't happened yet. That's future.
And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together.
That's right. All this future event, there's going to be heaven on earth.
And a little child shall lead them, and the cow and the bear shall feed. Their young ones shall lie down together.
That's right. All future prophecy ain't happened.
And the lion shall eat straw like the ox.
That's right. You know that future. Ain't no lion eating no ox today. No straw today.
And the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp.
Asp is a snake. Snake den.
And the winged child shall put his hand on the cockatrice's den.
A snake.
They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain.
That's right. Ain't gonna be no dying and killing in Yahweh's holy mountain.
For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of Yahweh.
The earth gonna be full of, you gonna either serve Yah or you gonna die. You ain't got no other choice. Die or either serve Yah. So your God ain't worth two dead flies.
As the waters cover the sea.
That's right. You popping corn, who that came from? Philinda Howard. Okay. Philinda Howard said go to Isaiah 11. Okay. 11 and 12. Did you read that? Isaiah 11 and 12.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Pathros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
There you go, four corners of the earth. That's right. Casanova say Psalms 135, 3-7. Psalm 135, 3-7. Hey, bro, hey, Boney and Big Mike and Jay Freezy, y'all still on here? And Lil John, what about Lil John? He on here? Okay, read what I say. Psalms, 135, 3-7.
Psalms chapter 135, verse 3. Praise Yahweh, for Yahweh is good.
That's right. Praise Yahweh, he good.
Sing praises unto his name.
We praise the Yahweh name. We don't praise on nobody else's name because ain't nobody else did nothing.
For it is pleasant.
That's pleasant to serve Yah.
For Yahweh have chosen Jacob unto himself.
He chose us and not the other nations.
And Israel for his peculiar treasure.
That's right, us and not nobody else.
For I know that Yahweh is great.
I know. I don't believe. I don't think. I don't assume. I know. Read that again. I know what?
For I know that Yahweh is great.
I know he's great because he created everything you see outside. Everything you looking at outside, he created.
And that our Yahweh is above all gods.
What? Well, you popping corn. Above how many gods?
And that our Yahweh is above all gods.
What?
And that our Yahweh is above all gods.
What?
and that our Yahweh is above all gods.
That means y'all God ain't worth 2 dead flies. Now, either gonna serve my God, which is Yahweh, or you going straight to Hell. Matter of fact, go to Psalm 9 and 17. Show them where they're going. Psalm, I think it's 9 and 17. Who all going to hell?
Psalms chapter 9, verse 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
All the wicked going to hell.
And all the nations that forget Elohim.
And all the nations that forget God, Elohim. So all the nations, if you forget Yah, hell bound. Now, okay, it was 35. Okay. I am dried up means his arm become paralyzed or stiff. Okay. Yep, that's true. Paralyzed and stiff. Okay. Well, brothers and sisters, I've been on, let me see, 3 hours. I'm going to get ready to close out. And I'm going to talk about my loud voice next weekend. Since he got a problem with me talking loud, I'm going to show you what the book say next week. Oh, he talking too loud. Okay, I'm going to show you what the book say about loud in my mouth, praising Yah. That's right. Okay, Linda said go to Jeremiah 31 and 34. Then we're going to go and close out after that. Yeah, you was on one today, sister. You popping corn. Okay, she said Jeremiah 31 and 34. And then we're going to close out after that.
Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh, for they shall all know me.
Know him. We ain't gonna have to be, I ain't gonna have to be on the internet no more. I ain't gonna be teaching y'all about Yah because everybody gonna know when this happened. That's under the new covenant though. That ain't happened yet. That's it.
From the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh.
That's right. That's just 34.
For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
That's right. All right, sisters and brothers, I'm going to get ready to close out. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom.